Hello, is this Zoe?
Yes, it is. This is Richard, I'm assuming?
Very good assumption. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks. I'm just really excited to be talking with you. When Maya said that she was giving you my number, I was pretty shocked.
Well, Maya's a dear friend of mine, and I know she'd only recommend the best people to me.
Of course. Well, I've been looking at your website. I love the name of the company, Wild Woods Marketing. That's very cool. Listen to me, telling you your company name is cool. I'm a little awkward. Perhaps you should know that now.
Well, now as opposed to later? When will I theoretically hire you?
Oh, well, I mean, that's not what I mean, actually.
I'm just kidding you, Zoe. I know it isn't. This isn't really an interview per se. The recommendation was enough for me.
Oh, you mean, so I have the job?
Well, yeah. Freelancing, of course.
Right, but that's just for now. I mean, there could be other opportunities in the future to be hired in full.
Well, possibly. I like to have a sort of trial period with my staff, or at least with my freelancers.
Trial period?
Yeah, you know, see how they do first before I give them any additional work or responsibilities that they may fail miserably at. You understand.
Well, of course, yes.
So I've been looking through your portfolio, or I had my assistant Xena do it at least, and she was impressed.
Oh, well, that's great. I've been doing graphic design since I was in high school, actually, working on the school paper. I've just always had a passion for design, you know?
Yeah, sure, design. I've always been more attracted to the business end of it myself.
Well, of course, that's just as important as the creative side.
Just as? It's only about 1,000,000 times more important, Zoe.
Oh, right. Yes, well, I know.
Without the business side, you have nothing, you know? And creatives are so flighty, so flaky. They need people like us, real alpha types, to keep them reeled in, keep them in line. You know what I mean, Zoe.
I'll just say yes.
Zoe, huh? Zoe. That's a very beautiful name.
Oh, well, thank you.
What is that? French?
I really have no idea, sir.
Please, call me Richard.
Okay, great, Richard.
So ask me a question. Ask me about my company.
Okay, well, how did you guys get started?
Oh, well, great question. Great question. I started it right after college.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I came right out of the gate, chomping at the bit, you know, all those metaphors. My goal was to make my first million by 30, and I'm getting close. By God, I'm getting close.
Okay, great. Well, I'm very happy for you.
Thanks, I am too. It's all very exciting. I never thought I'd be such a huge success in life and at such a young age.
Right, well, congratulations.
How old are you, Zoe?
I'm, 43.
Oh, really? 43, huh?
Well, yeah, is that a problem? Because I can't really change that.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. I have many seniors on my staff.
Seniors?
Yeah, we try to present more of a youth image here, but we can just push you in the back with others for all the photos. So our mutual friend Maya, she didn't mention that, but it's okay, it's fine. All of her friends are hot, even the older ones. So anyway, we have a very big account coming up. The local children's hospital is having a charity ball, and can you believe it? We have the account for all of the marketing. Well, I have the account, not you.
That's wonderful. That must be very lucrative.
Oh, it is, believe me. You have no idea. And if we do a good job, hopefully it will be an ongoing relationship.
Yeah, that would be wonderful for you, I'm sure.
So as you can see, it's a big project and I need all the help I can get. There's a lot of ins and outs here, a lot of what-have yous, a lot of work to be done.
Of course, well, I'm available for it.
And, as you said, very lucrative. Very lucrative for everyone involved. Do you know how much you'd want by the hour? Is 100 reasonable?
Oh my, sure, that would be great. I actually wasn't expecting that, but, I mean, I'm not going to complain.
Well, I told you, it is very lucrative, and my agency is a big deal, after all.
Yeah, Maya told me, but, whoa, I had no idea it would be quite that much.
So, what does that mean? Is this agreeable to you?
Yes, definitely. That would actually change my life in a big way, to be making that amount of money.
Well, I'm glad. Money is a wonderful thing, and I happen to love it just about more than anything.
Oh, yikes. Well, I like it, I guess.
Well, come on, Zoe. To work with us, you have to love it. You have to be a killer, you know what I mean?
Oh, right. A killer, yes. I can kill.
You've killed before?
I've killed before and I will kill again.
Wonderful, that's what I want to hear. We're going to take this town by storm with this agency, Zoe. I hope you're ready to do great things with me and make lots of money doing it.
Well, okay, Richard, sounds good.
Great, just call my girl Justine and she'll get you going with all your paperwork and stuff. And I'll see you bright and early Monday morning, okay?
Okay, great. Well, thank you again.
Hey, don't mention it.
Hi, is this Justine, Richard's assistant? Yes, it is. Hi, Justine. This is Zoe. Again. Oh, hello, Zoe. Again. I was wondering if you'd heard from Richard about those designs I sent in. I put them in the Google Drive, but I haven't heard from him. Can you help? So, you have access to his email account on there, too? Yeah, I can't believe he leaves that open, to be honest. Honestly, we can't either, but if you do, you should be able to look and see if he's opened it. Yeah, I did, and no, he hasn't, or anyone else's, apparently, for a while now. Yes, well, Richard's been very busy with clients and, potential clients. You know, dinners, hot bowling, and the like. Bowling? He goes on bowling business meetings? Well, I guess it's hot bowling. It's the latest thing, him and his business bros. Other associates, I mean. Oh, yeah, I think I've heard of that. It's like hot yoga, but bowling. It's supposed to be for team building, right? Yes, it's kind of like axe throwing. So why aren't you there? Well, it was men only, thankfully. Not that you'd want to be slipping around a bowling rink? No, certainly not. So how long have you been working for Richard? About a year now. I can't believe it's been that long, actually. Oh, really? Wow. So you must be happy here then. It's a job. What can I say? I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be talking to a new employee like this. Oh, I'm not an employee yet. I'm just a freelancer. Yeah, most people here are. Oh, really? Well, anyway, it's not like you're saying anything that bad. Right. I mean, yeah, Richard does seem a little bro-y, but so are a lot of guys in this business. I'm just here to do good work, you know? Build up my portfolio and prove myself. Oh, you expect to do that here? Well, yeah, I mean, I was hoping to. Is that not what I should expect? Well, you said you're a freelancer, right? Yeah, I am. So that must mean you have other jobs lined up, right? Or other ones you're currently working on, at least. Well, not really. Oh, well, you might want to do that. I mean, you always want to do that as a freelancer, right? Always keep your options open. Sure, that's right. It's always a hustle, that's for sure. But, Justine, should I be nervous or anything? What do you mean? I mean, is Richard a good guy? Is he legit? Yes. Well, okay. Look, I wouldn't have been here for a year if he wasn't successful. Oh, successful. Right. But, you know, it's hard today in such a competitive field to always work with people that are always decent. Well, I don't think decency is too much to ask for. The world is indecent enough. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you been met with a lot of indecency there at the office or something? Oh, well, no, of course not. Okay, that's good, because Richard does seem a little creepy and off, to be honest. But if there was something else going on, I don't know if I could deal with that. Well, nothing like that going on here. Okay, well, good. But, would you please let him know that I'd like him to look at my designs and maybe, I don't know, text me back? Well, okay, Zoe, I can try my best, but I'll warn you, don't expect much. Don't expect much? What do you mean by that? Well, I guess I just mean this is his busy season. But aren't I an employee? Well, a freelancer. Okay, fine, a freelancer, but I'm still working for him and I need to have contact, and I've essentially heard nothing from him. Look, Zoe, I'll do my best, okay? But you may have to take some extra initiative to be noticed again with him, okay? Noticed again? Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, Zoe, I'll try to help you out, but I'm so sorry. I have some clients Richard needed me to get to. Okay, Justine. Talk to you soon.
Hi, Zoe. It's Richard. How are you?
Oh, Richard, hi. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm well, but I guess I'm just a little bit confused about where to go with these designs. A bit directionless, you know?
Well, not really, but Justine said you wanted me to reach out.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why. I just need some direction on the designs, some feedback, you know? Considering they're my first ones for you and all.
Oh, right. The design.
So did you see it? What did you think?
Well, yes, I liked it. It was, good. Really good.
Really good? So there's, nothing I should change or anything? Is it good as is?
Yeah, sure. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't like to overdo things around here, you know?
Overdo things?
Yeah, you know, work them to death. I feel like when you do that, things just go to crap. You have to be free and open, you know?
Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, things in an office just need to happen organically, right? It can't all be forced.
Sure, I guess, but I still think there's a need to polish our work, right? To have more than one draft?
Well, yes, of course. 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Right, I'd like to think so, depending on the heads.
Right. Well, how about we put our heads together and see if we can work something out?
Work something out about the designs?
Well, sure, we could talk about those too.
Well, I could come in right now if you'd like.
Oh, well, I'm not in the office now.
Oh, okay. How about after lunch or tomorrow morning?
I'm going to be out all day, and tomorrow too.
Oh, do you have some type of a conference to go to? A business trip?
Something like that, yeah. Kind of half business, half pleasure, you know.
Well, I guess. Maybe I don't, but you don't have to.
I'll explain it to you. You see, we have an account about an hour north of here, a client with a lodge, you see. Skiing, hot tubs, lots of wood, fireplaces, you know, all that cozy Swiss stuff.
Oh, well, that sounds nice. What's the client?
Yeah, well, it's the owner's son. He's got a country club up there that we do the designs for. I have the meetings all day, but maybe after, I could take you up here to the lodge. We could have dinner.
I don't know, Richard. Do you really think that's appropriate?
Well, of course it is. I'm your boss, and I'm taking you out to a client's business for a business dinner. What would look so bad about that?
Well, nothing, I guess.
And besides, then we could introduce you around, go over your designs, and we could, talk about your future.
My future, huh?
Yes, what we could possibly offer each other.
So are we talking about dinner at the lodge?
Well, yes, a cozy, intimate dinner, just you and I. The shrimp cocktail is out of this world there.
Oh, is it?
The cocktails are simply magnificent.
Okay, well then, I think I'll have to take your word for it.
My word for it? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm busy tonight, unfortunately.
Are you sure, Zoe?
Am I sure that I'm busy?
Well, yes, it may not be a smart decision business-wise. I mean, for your future.
So you're saying that if I don't go out to dinner with you at the weird winter lodge, you're going to retaliate against me?
Well, I didn't say that I was going to retaliate. I just said, you gotta go ahead to get ahead. You know, honey?
No, I don't. Sorry. And I don't work that way or with people who do. Do you understand?
Hey. Easy does it there, old woman.
Old woman?
Yeah, that's right.
2 seconds ago, you were wanting me to drive an hour away to a hotel with you.
And the offer still stands. They do have very comfortable accommodations.
So my hunch was right. You are just a disgusting little pig, huh?
Oh, come on. Lighten up, lady. This is how the business works.
I may be a little new to this business, but I know enough to know that that is not how it works.
Well, it's how I run my business.
And for how long?
What do you mean?
I mean, how long can you expect to continue with that kind of a business model? One of harassing your freelancers.
Nah, they're just freelancers. They're a dime a dozen.
Oh, is that right? You don't think there's an incentive in treating them like human beings?
Nope, I don't think so. I just go through them like toilet paper.
That is nice. It was really pleasant.
Hey, it is what it is. Deal with it. Rock and roll.
You know, I was really holding out hope for the next generation.
Oh yeah, and how's that?
Well, I guess I was really hoping that the next generation of men wouldn't be sexist, misogynist jerks.
I love that. Maybe I will keep you around, Zoe. But don't worry, the majority of us aren't. And that's why I am. I'm trying to bring it back.
Oh, the glorious tradition of misogyny? You're trying to bring that back, are you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm tired of all these soft practices in business nowadays. We need it to be like Mad Men again.
You know, I really love that show, Richard.
Oh, really? You do? Well, finally, we have something in common. Don Draper is like my absolute hero.
Oh, wow. One of those, I see.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's what you got from the show? That Don's a cool guy that should be admired?
Well, hell yeah, he's a cool guy, like the coolest guy in the history of TV.
And let me guess, your favorite movies are American Psycho and The Wolf of Wall Street?
Hey, how did you know that? Are you, like, reading my mind or something?
Oh my god, are you serious? I was just joking. Wow. You are a walking stereotype, Richard.
You know, I thought you might be a loyal employee when we first met, and I definitely liked the look of you.
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
Sure, your resume was fantastic, but I didn't care about that. It's all about the looks. That's why I hired that idiot assistant of mine, Justine.
That's why you hired her?
Yeah, she's hot, but useless, right?
I don't know, she's been pretty helpful to me.
Oh, and how's that?
Well, we decided to meet for a drink.
Oh, really? That's hot.
Shut up, you idiot. We went to dinner, and guess what? She told me a few other things about your behavior over the past year.
Oh, really? Like what?
Do you really want me to put it in text form, Richard? I'm not so sure you want any of that ever put into evidence.
All right, fine, whatever. I'll just deny it anyway.
But you won't be able to deny all of those little texts that you send her.
You're bluffing.
And it'll be very interesting to hear what your entire email contact list has to say about them, too.
You sent my contact list a copy of the texts?
Everyone. Every last one.
But my mother's on my contact list. My grandmother.
Well, perhaps you should not have been sexually harassing your employees then, right, Richard?
Oh my god, my mom's texting me. Oh geez, I am in serious trouble now. I hope you two are happy. Happy and fired, by the way.
Oh yeah, we are. Don't worry. Very. Times are changing, Richard. Time to get with the program. You want to be the last holdout of a dying breed? You want to die on that atrocious hill? Go ahead. But I can assure you, no one will remember you.
Mom, don't believe it. It's all fake news. She's so mean. You should see the things she's saying. I'm like totally crying right now.
Richard, this is still Zoe. I think you're meaning to text your mother. Richard? Hello? After Richard's behavior was exposed, a dozen other women came forward, and all of his contracts were soon lost. His mother was the only one who believed that he had been set up. He's now trying to start anew, doing marketing for a cult called the Free Children of Thunder. Zoe soon got another freelancing job, and a much better one, creating a website for a local record label. Justine and her became friends, and she was eventually able to get her a job as an executive assistant to the founder.